Hey there, welcome to Makers TV. Today I'm going to tell you 5 ways that you can promote your business for free. Hello, I'm Michaela Danvers of the Makers Collective, and I publish weekly episodes of short, sharp, actionable lessons to help you strengthen your brand so you can grow your business. And the reason we do that is so you can leave your 9 to 5 and do something a little bit more exciting that you are more excited about. So this week I am going to chat about how difficult it is to grow your business on no budget. Basically, we have tiny budgets. One thing I will mention quickly though is I've plugged my microphone back in. I didn't use it last week, and I know the sound is a little bit funny with it, so I'm giving it another go. Apologies if it is a little bit muffled. So yes, this week we're going to chat about how difficult it can be to grow your business on a tiny or even non-existent budget. And especially when you don't have very much of an audience, it can be really difficult. But more specifically, I'm going to talk to you, or I'm going to give you 5 ideas that you can do in your small business that you could implement today to grow your business, promote your business, build awareness, and grow your audience and hopefully your customer base. And I'm going to get it under 10 minutes today, guys. I promise. Okay, so as a small business, your advertising budget is probably really tiny, if you've even set one at all. I know a lot of people when they're starting out don't even think about how much they're going to spend on marketing, promotion, advertising, all that sort of stuff. But if you really want to start gaining momentum, it's highly likely that you will need to do some advertising and promotion. If you build it, they won't come. People don't just happen upon your business haphazardly because you've created something amazing. You need to actually reach out to those people and bring them to you. So, what do we do when you've got, your hard-earned cash that's already bringing in not very much profit or not even any profit at all yet? How do you know that you're going to get a return on any money that you spend put towards promotional advertising? And sometimes you don't. I've spent what micro businesses would class like lots of cash on print advertising that just yielded no results whatsoever. It was a total bust. I've also bombed out on, lots of digital ads as well. So what can you do if, you don't have that kind of cash flow yet where you can sort of experiment with, putting $5, $10, $50, $100 towards an ad because you just honestly don't have that cash flow yet? What can you do to get the ball rolling in your small business? So I've got 5 ways that you can promote your small business completely for free and, well, with no cash outlay. So I don't really want to say it's completely for free because it will take your time, and time is money. Your time is valuable, but when you're just starting out, you do have to sort of hustle a little bit more and put a bit more of your time in to save the actual cash money. So these 5 things are no cash outlay, but it will take time. So the first one is basically pitching or sending out a press release. So a press release is basically a thing that you write to then send to media outlets. So you could send it to magazines, blogs, like your local paper. I know in Canberra here we have several sort of local magazine-y type. They're kind of like real estate. They're full of real estate basically, but they also have articles and stuff in them. I would say a lot of cities have that kind of thing. So these kind of press releases are what you would send out to those types of places. The thing with a press release is it has to have some sort of a hook. So why, first of all, is that publication going to print your thing? And also then why are their audience going to be interested in it? So when I've sent out press releases in the past, it's mainly been about like launching something or something exciting happening, not just generally like, here I am and I'm making this thing and you should come and buy it. That's not really enough of a hook to get people to actually print your thing in their publication. So if you're launching a business or launching a new product line or doing a special promotion for Mother's Day or Christmas or whatever it might be, something special like the press release needs to sort of revolve around. So that could also be called a pitch. You're going to pitch to like local blogs or, worldwide blogs. It doesn't have to be local. Basically what you want to happen with a press release is for the person to pick it up and go, yes, we want to write an article about this. And then they'll feature your images and, give the link back to your website. And it just builds awareness and a bit of hopefully momentum happening at the very start of your business. So the second one is social media. And of course, like you can post on your own business page and you can post on your own Twitter or Instagram, whatever. But a lot of people sort of discount posting on your own like personal page. And I think it's really important to remember that the people who know you in real life, your friends and your family, a lot of the time they'll want to build you up too. So, you know, besides the fact that sometimes we have unsupportive people in our lives, you know, in general, the people that you know in real life are going to remember when you post that you're, you know, building furniture and you're launching your business in a couple of months. Maybe then that person is chatting to their neighbor, Kathy, who owns some, you know, retail business who's looking for new furniture. And then your friend goes to Kathy, oh, my friend Sally is actually just launching her own furniture business. You should check out her stuff. It's really cool. So don't discount the fact of like word of mouth can happen through your personal networks, not just your business networks. And so just always like, you know, post out on your own personal social media about what you're doing, what you're up to, post pictures of, you know, what you're making or the services that you're offering. Don't make it sound like an ad because your friends and family don't want to be advertised to, but just let them know what you're doing. Like let them know that this is, you know, what your job is at the moment or what your hobby is at the moment. And then they'll like ferret that away in their little brain. And then when they talk to people who are wanting that thing, they'll go, oh yeah, I know who does that thing. And, you know, this is how connections and networking happen. So social media. And then we have content marketing. Now, content marketing is a bit of a slow burn. So this could mean like the most common one is blogging, for example. So you would have a website connected to whatever it is that you're doing, selling your products and services. It's not, people get a bit tripped up because it's not just a blog of selling your stuff. It's really about positioning yourself as someone who knows what they're talking about within that industry. So as an example, if you're selling like baby teethers, you might blog about like your product a bit and how you came up with the idea and, you know, the process of making and a little bit about your life maybe and about your family. But you could also blog about, you know, just what's going on in the industry or complementary products that might go well with your product. And, you know, safety standards and trends in nurseries and all that kind of thing that is related to baby stuff. All of that can go into a blog. And if you're using the correct keywords, then SEO will happen. And when people are then on Google searching, where can I buy a baby teether in Canberra or wherever, then your website, if you've, you know, built up that content over time, that it'll come up in the search, and that's how people will then find your website. And there's a lot more that goes into that, obviously, which I go into in my courses and my membership and all that kind of thing. But basically, content marketing is a slow burn, but it can be really effective, and it's also free. It's just your time. If you find that you're the type of person who takes hours and hours to write one blog post or even days, it might not be the most effective way for you to get your message across. So maybe video is a better option. So for example, with the videos that I do every week, I sort of prepare for it for about an hour, and then it takes 10 to 15 minutes, and then I do a couple little things at the end, and then that's it for the week. So it's not like I'm spending days and days putting these videos together. You need to work out what works best for you. As with everything in business, work out what works for you, because following what someone else tells you to do, if that doesn't actually resonate with you or it just feels a bit jarring, then you're always going to feel frustrated. So yeah, with content marketing, it's a slow burn. You're building up content over time. You're building up people's trust in you and your relationship with them. But it's a really effective way to also do promotion for free, basically. So the next one is collaborations. Now that's where there's just so much you can do with collaborations. It really is limitless. I think people get a bit caught up because they try and think about how they could make something with someone. So maybe they're trying to, like, they have a product, say it's furniture, and then they're trying to find some way of incorporating another maker into that, like, making process. And that can be fantastic, but that's not the only way to collaborate with people. You might instead just find, like if we go back to the baby teether example, you might find someone who does like cloth nappies, and then you cross promote. So maybe don't always have to like do a giveaway or anything, but you could just cross promote your blog posts or your Instagram posts, you know, team up on your promotion exercises and strategy, because your target markets definitely overlap, but you're not actually competing with each other. So with collaborations, if you can find people that are have really similar target markets to you, but aren't selling the exact same product or service, that's where the sweet spot will be, where you can actually come up with things that you can do together to be able to sort of overlap and merge your audiences. And then the last one that I did just mention briefly then is giveaways. So giveaways are a fantastic way to grow your audience. It can be, again, it's not technically free because you'll be giving something away, so either a product or a discount voucher or something like that. And it can also bring in lots of people that maybe you don't necessarily want on your mailing list or in your audience, because it's just people who are after the free thing. But it can be a really great way to grow your audience with people that you do want, because, you know, everyone wants to get something for free. Who wouldn't? And in that group of people that you can get in with a giveaway, there will be those people who will miss out on the giveaway, but then they'll see your thing and like your thing and then become a customer, hopefully. So they can be really good too. Giveaways, again, are really good to do in collaboration with people, because then they can post about it, you can post about it, and both of your audiences can then overlap again and come together and hopefully grow each other's audiences. So those are 5 ways that you can start promoting your business for free. I did go over 10 minutes. Oh, I suck. We're up to 12 minutes. Anyway, we'll get there one day. If you would like to know more about how to start marketing and promoting your business, you can sign up for instant access to the Makers Collective free resources library. So you can just go to themakerscollective.com.au. There's lots of, I've got like guides and checklists and other good resources to help you in growing your business. So basically it all ties back to helping you strengthen your brand and grow your business, so you can hopefully one day leave your 9 to 5, whatever that might be, and just do something every day that you're more excited about. So yes, you can go to themakerscollective.com.au or click the link below, and thanks so much for watching. Sorry I went over time again, but we're getting a little bit shorter. If you found this video helpful at all, please share it on your timeline or to your networks via email, however you would like. And yeah, I'll get rid of these things so it's not over my face. Yes, thanks. I just want to say thanks. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back next week with more information. If you would like to suggest a topic for me to talk about in these short videos, then please do so. I have, 200 topics that I can talk about, but I would love to know what you would like to hear about so I can talk about that first. Okay, thanks again, guys, and I will see you next week. You'll see me next week.